Technology is levelling the playing field.
UK is targeted by 1,000 attacks every hour.
My server's just blown up. I need to be up and running now.
Technology is without doubt an enabler.
Business owners are typically focused around what the key objectives are and looking at their operations and services and customers and everything else, but they have very little time to focus on their internal processes and systems.
Really, when myself and Hayley, who's our marketing events coordinator, were talking about the events and the objectives, it really came down to two key areas. First one is about providing insight, and the second one is about sharing information.
I think like anything for businesses in Cheshire and Warrington, business owners are typically focused around what the key objectives are and looking at their operations and services and customers and everything else, but they have very little time to focus on their internal processes and systems. And yet that can enable them to make their lives easier, automate the business better, but also see significant improvements. Today was really about providing that level of insight and information that will help them raise the question within their own business around what they can do to make some change. What we're trying to do with today's event is make it as wide as possible, addressing all of the key business areas that we think that businesses do generally face. So whether it be around digital strategy, security, understanding where technology sits within the business at the moment, but also potentially where it future sits in their business and the future business models.
The rollout of superfast broadband, not just in Cheshire but throughout the UK, is a great business opportunity. 90% of the world's data today was created in the last 2 years.
We think we know what we want to be found for, so we go for the obvious.
Critically, it's future-proof, it's never going to be out of date. You're never going to have a manufacturer saying we no longer support this piece of hardware. Any phone call made in the UK will travel at least part of its journey as IP traffic.
These are more advanced analytical tools. There's also things like Power BI, the tool you can use for analysing data.
Connectivity is really key to adopting cloud services in your business.
Because if they're saying things about our services and our products on their social media to their friends, that actually has a much more powerful meaning.
Your washing machine, your street lights, your car, your dog. These are the things that we're going to start seeing being connected to the internet. Technology is going to become so huge and so relevant, even for some of these small businesses in Cheshire. Technology is levelling the playing field between some of the smaller businesses and the large organisations.
In my presentation, I was talking mostly about how you want technology to enable your people. How do you weave that technology together, whether it's across social and building those connections, whether it's across better insight from your data.
Seeing the keynote presentation from Microsoft and Cisco were very impactful. It was very evident there was a lot of interest there from the delegates attending.
Despite different people talking about different topics, everybody's presentations kind of went really well together. I think they've given everyone a lot of food for thought and a real kind of sense of, right, now what? Now we need to go and do something about it.
Without this particular type of event, I wouldn't have known what help was out there. I may have struggled, I may have Googled different things and thought, make contact with certain people, but it certainly wouldn't have been all in the same room at the same time, which has been absolutely fantastic for us.
I think it's absolutely paramount that as a start-up that you do get involved with these events. They won't come to you, you have to look for them. Fortunately, me getting involved with Cheshire Superfast Business has been a great help to me in my start-up.
There's so many different diverse businesses here. People have different skill sets and actually probably skills that could help out someone else. So there's been a lot of networking going on. I think it's been really useful.
It's been really good, really productive. It's also nice to get out there and meet the other businesses within Cheshire.
It's one of life's no-brainers, I think. You just got to bite the bullet, take the time out of the business to do it, get the information, make the contacts, get the consultancy in and expand your business.
If you're a business based in Cheshire